What is up, Metaverse? What is up, Facebook world, social media, everything out there? Good to see you guys. Just watched the first episode, which was kind of cool, of the Mortgage News Network. Just watched the first episode, so that was kind of cool to see that. Congrats to my friends over at AmBiz and Joel Berman and Andrew Berman and all that. Kind of a cool thing. All right, wanted to get in here, jump in here, go over a couple of things and kind of explain why I put it the way that I did inside of the system. Most of you guys have heard me preaching about hashtags for a long time. I want to reiterate this. I want to hit on this every once in a while, just so you guys understand the importance of this, because all of the search engines have been programmed for this, and you need to start using, not only using hashtags, you'll get rewarded for that, but using the right hashtags. So what does that mean, the right hashtags? If you want to, you can look in the title that I put up here with the hashtags, and you can actually click on those hashtags and it will take you to the page that shows you exactly how many people, I don't want to say exactly, it'll tell you a rough estimate, because let's say if it says 15 million, it actually could be 15,090,000, and it's not hitting that 15.1 yet. So pay attention to that. Pay attention to how many people are actually using a hashtag, as opposed to making a hashtag that nobody follows, nobody searches for, nobody's looking for. That's something that's extremely important. You got to pay attention to that. That's something that will set your system up to fail just from the very beginning. So pay attention to your hashtags. Like I said, just follow those ones that I just did. Let's talk about Reels for a second. Reels are the most important thing going on right now with Meta, with Facebook, with Instagram. And I'll give you a little hack into knowing what it is and how to tell that. So if you'll look on any one of the systems that you're going to use, whatever is at the top left when you open up your app, that's what is the most important thing to them at that time. If you guys remember, not that long ago, it was Stories was in the top left, and before that it was Live, and before that it was whatever it was. So it changes, and it changes frequently, but pay attention to whatever that is. Pay attention to whatever is at the top left, and when it changes, be sure you start using and paying attention to that. And then I did hashtags, something massively important to use, not only the right ones, and if you want to reach out to me, I'll tell you which ones to use in your business, whatever your business is. I don't care if it's the mortgage business, real estate business, if you're in title, whatever it is. Again, restaurant, food truck, I don't care, auto shop. I'll tell you which are the hashtags you need to be using that are actually getting traction. All right, so besides that, we did modern marketing, hashtag modern marketing. So I've got a couple coming up. As far as I'm concerned, you're invited to them. One of them is down in Friendswood. And if you want, we'll put the link in here, and it's coming up on Thursday, Cinco de Mayo, down at Matt Hyde's branch. And then on Friday, I've got to leave and go do a panel. One of my good friends and somebody that I really, really respect in the insurance business, Michael McCormick, is doing a pretty large convention in Arlington. And I think it's called Live or something like that, Texas Live, in Arlington on Friday. And he has asked me to be on one of the panels at 10:30 Friday morning. So I will be in Arlington at 10:30 a.m. on Friday to help him with whatever it is that he needs, whatever it is that I can help him with. The other one that I wanted to go over and just spend a little bit of time explaining about was hashtag SEO. SEO is something that I've been preaching here for probably the past 6 months to a year, And we've actually been doing it ourselves for about, I don't know, about the past year, 2 years, on the websites that we put together for real estate agents, on any of the marketing and advertising that we're doing for any of the businesses that we help out and we consult with and try and help get more traction. Meta ads have just gone to the dogs ever since, you know, the massive, horrible lawsuit talking about fair lending and all of that. It has gotten worse and worse and worse for the real estate industry, for the mortgage industry. And I watch a lot of these guys who are still trying to sell those ads. And my opinion is they should be selling websites, and they should be selling SEO instead of meta ads, because meta ads aren't working. And I watched some of them. Some of them are really good guys. You know, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. I think they just need to adapt. But I watch some of them. They say, yeah, you're going to get garbage leads. Anybody who tells you you're going to get great leads is you know, full of crap. And they are 100% correct on that. You are going to get garbage leads. The way that the system is built now, it is built to fail you. There is no question about it. It is 100% built to fail you. It's not using any of your attributes that you're asking for. It is doing what it thinks that the regulators are wanting you to do, kind of thing. So I highly recommend be very careful of those. Hey dude, let me call you right back. I'm on a Facebook Live. All right, bye. Sorry, I had to take that one. That was a really good friend of mine that owns a fairly good sized mortgage company. They're still pitching the Facebook ads. They're still pitching the Instagram ads. They're backing it up by saying that they're not doing well, but if you work harder, you'll get them. And it's like I said a couple of weeks ago, when you get those strong 370 no money leads, nobody's happy. And then what ends up happening is, instead of you working them, because you get tired of them, you know that they're garbage, you pass them off to your loan officers or your real estate agents or somebody else. They don't like them. They don't want to work them either. You know, after somebody tells them, you know, 10 times that they didn't put that information in, and then you finally pull somebody's credit and it's a strong 270 FICO or something like that, nobody likes those. So I highly recommend making a switch over to SEO, and I think it'll make you much happier until that market floods or until there is a better alternative that comes out. And I think it's going to be a while. It's going to be a great while for most of these systems out there because of, you know, the ridiculous overregulation that's going on either internally or externally around you. So pay attention to those. Those are things that I need you to stop wasting money on. I need you to stop wasting money on Facebook ads, on Meta ads, on any of those things. You need to stop doing that also. Ask your people, just ask them, just kindly, gently, you know, hey, are these leads working for you? And when they say no, or when they say, well, pay attention to what they're saying. It's not making anybody happy. SEO is something that you need to start paying attention to if you're not already. And I know it's a tough one, so I can help you with that if you want. Whether you have a site already, I'll teach you and show you how to get SEO built to it. I'll teach you how to do ads if you need, whatever that is, but it's something you need to pay attention to. Modern marketing, like I said, we got one coming up this Thursday in Friendswood. Then I'm doing an insurance convention panel on Friday, and then I think I've got another one coming up the week after, I believe, maybe 2 weeks after, on May 18th. In Oklahoma City, Norman, Oklahoma, to be accurate. Just did a really cool one with Flavin Realty last week in Lake Charles, Louisiana. We went in and recorded 20 real estate agents' videos and ended up making probably 3 times that in actual videos, but helping them understand what video is. That way they could use it for video business cards. They could use it as an attachment on any of their emails or anything that they send out. They could cut it up into multiple pieces, use it for marketing, advertising, just getting them used to being in front of the camera, which is a big deal. If you've never done it before, everybody thinks it's easy until they stand in front of that camera, until they stand in front of those lights, and then all of a sudden they freeze up. I will always be grateful and respectful to my buddy Brian Stevens for getting me in front of the camera. That was something that I will always appreciate, because I was, believe it or not, I was so worried, so scared, and it was just no reason to be. And like I tell everybody, you know, the first video you ever do is going to be the worst one you ever did. My first video I ever did was horrible. It was like one of those contingency lawyers that you see about truck wrecks or car wrecks on television. I mean, it was just bad. Start using the proper hashtags. You've got to start that today. It's no more bullshit, no more messing around. You've got to start doing that today. If you're not doing it, you are truly making the search engines pissed. You're missing out on who your market is. You're missing out on what your market is doing, and you're missing out on the complete tech that was installed just for you. Start using hashtags, but use the proper ones. Reels. One of the things I tell the people in my coaching groups, anybody that I run across, anybody that I meet, you've got to start doing reels. Everybody complains about reels. Well, I don't know what to do. Well, here's what you do. I'll give you the simplest, easiest thing to do. Whichever day that you can get an hour of time, and I don't care what day it is, go find a nice backdrop. Go find someplace nice. I don't care if it's a park, if it's a waterfall, if it's a river, whatever it is, go find someplace nice. Start jotting down, just jot down ideas. This is what I need to do. And instead of doing one every single day, go do 5 or 10, because they're 30-second to 60-second videos. Go do 5 or 10 in one day, and you've got a week's worth of material that you can put out every single day. Remember, the key to this is consistency. I've got my friend Matt Bouillon up to where he's getting like 14,000 views in 24 hours now. By doing dad jokes. When he started, it was 20 or 30 going live, and then went up to a couple hundred doing reels. But consistency is what's got him to where he's at now, and he's getting 12 to 14,000 views telling dad jokes. So you've got it in you. You know you can do it. Reach out to me. Send me a message. We'll figure something out together. But this is something you need to be doing. Everything that I just gave you are things that you're already behind on if you're not doing it. And you will be left behind even worse. So start doing it today. Anyway, with that being said, let me look and see if there's any questions. Blah, blah, blah. Let's see. Don Hunter, appreciate it. Hello, always good information. Thank you, ma'am. All right. Don Hunter. Let's see. Shane Eastman, my brother, my personal insurance agent, Insurance Soup Life. Yeah, you're right. That's exactly what it is. We're doing it. Hopefully you're coming to it, Shane. But I'm going to be on stage for McCormick on Friday. Mr. Turbo, appreciate you. Elise Garcia did her very first video today. Elise, if you guys don't know, so Elise is a friend of mine, young lady that lives in Vacaville, California, was working for Frank and Brian, and she did a number of things out there. Customer service like no other. She's just a beast. But she was working for Listing Booster and needed a new gig. And I told her, you got to reach out to Shane. Shane's looking for somebody just like you. You guys have to come to some sort of agreement, something. And I don't know exactly what it was, because Shane did his same thing that he does with everybody. Yes, you're exactly what I want. Now go get your insurance license, and when you get your license, come back and I'll hire you. And 99.9% never do anything. They are just too lazy. Shane went to a conference down in LA, I think it was, or Orange County, and I introduced them like on a Friday, Thursday or Friday. Shane reached out to me on Friday or Saturday from LA and said, give me her number, I got to hire her now. And they started working together. But if you get a chance, just reach out to, I would have come if I knew you're going to be there. I mean, all right, I understand. But hired Elise, and Elise is just a beast. So I've got fingers crossed and high hopes for the two of them, and I think they're going to do some really amazing things. And on the flip side of that, Elise just gained one badass mentor businessman that she did not have before. So no matter what, she's going to come out of this thing smelling like a rose, because she's got somebody that she can look up to that's been in, not only in business, but been in this business for quite some time. And it's something that I'm just really looking forward to see what they do together. Anyway, I'm going to sign off. That's been 15 and a half minutes that I've been on here. But if there's anything I can do to help you guys, if there's anything, if it's about SEO, if it's about hashtags, if it's about modern marketing, reels, any of that, reach out to me, let me know. And I want to help you today. I want you to do better. We're still in an amazing market in the mortgage business. It's supposed to be a 2.5 to 2.6 trillion dollar year, which is still an amazing year. We're still in an inventory crisis no matter what. So if you have a home that you want to sell, if you're looking to move up, if you're looking to move down, it is a great time to do that. Pay attention to what's going on in the market. Anyway, appreciate you guys. Anything I can do for you, let me know. Have a good one.